At Buffalo Style, I'm Lauren Hall.
And I'm Matt Snyder.
And in honor of the beautiful weather that we've been experiencing, we are savoring the last little bit of summer. We are celebrating another Food Truck Tuesday with our friends at Larkin Square. Today we're going to be joined by the Cheesy Chick. They are parked outside the station right now. We think that things might get just a little bit cheesy during today's cookie segment.
I wonder how many cheese puns we can work into the cookie segment.
We've got one already. We need one of those counters, right?
You can check them off as we do them. And even though we have a food truck waiting outside, we're not forgetting about Breakfast in Buffalo Week. We'll check out a brand new bakery that is serving up delicious homemade products that you would never know were gluten-free.
Very, very delicious. Plus, we all know that traveling can be just a little bit of a hassle at times. So we're talking today about how you can make one step of your journey easier, and that's by getting in on Passport Awareness Month. Who knew that there was a Passport Awareness Month?
I did not know there was a Passport Awareness Month, and it's funny because I don't know where my passport is at all right now. I was just thinking about that this morning.
Well, so maybe in honor of Passport Awareness Month, we could have you find your passport.
I might need some help finding that one.
All right, but of course, we want to start off this morning by all the excitement there is surrounding the Buffalo Bills franchise between the big win in Chicago over the weekend, all the ownership rumors coming out last night and this morning. It's just such an exciting time to be a football fan here in Buffalo. Again, last night and this morning came numerous reports that the sale process for the team could be coming to a very near conclusion. Jordan Williams and Emily Lenahan will join us in just a little bit with more of the details and all the reaction on social media that's been coming down late last night and early this morning. But of course, we can still say Terry Pegula, as far as Twitter is concerned, Terry Pegula is definitely the fan favorite at this point. It seemed like, of course, we wake up a lot earlier than most people. It seemed like when I was scrolling through the tweets this morning, everyone kind of was waking up and was expecting to either have been told upon waking up that he had bought the team or that they're expecting it to come down at some point today.
You know, I didn't realize until I saw that graphic on the screen with all three of their faces butted up next to each other that there could not be a more diverse group of people looking at the Buffalo Bills. I mean, from Donald Trump to Bon Jovi, that's strange enough. And then, of course, we have Pegula, who's this hometown favorite. I think a lot of people, like you said, in Buffalo are rooting for him. But, you know, it could be good anyway. We'll just see what happens. As long as the Buffalo Bills stay in Buffalo, then I think we have a chance for it to be successful.
And to just build off that excitement again of the big win. Of course, the home opener is coming up on Sunday. For the rest of the week, it is Breakfast in Buffalo Week, but it's also unofficially home opener week. We're going to be getting you ready to cheer on the Bills when the Miami Dolphins come to town on Sunday. Starting today, Judd from Kiss is outside. You saw him in the open there. He has his tailgating playlist for us this morning, so he'll be sharing that right after the dish. We're going to get you all pumped up.
And other than the Buffalo Bills, another thing that a lot of people are talking about this morning that we wanted to make sure we fit into the show is that Apple is set to have a pretty big announcement. This is the first time since 2010 that announcement like this was made. Now in 2010 that announcement was the iPad. Today they're expected to unveil a larger version of the popular iPhone. The device is rumored to have a larger screen, and they're also set to possibly announce something that will be close to a wearable device, maybe something like that smartwatch that other companies are coming out. They haven't quite come up with the people aren't sure what the wearable technology will be, but it's the first time that they've ever really joined on that bandwagon. So there's a lot of people that are interested to see what they're going to announce. Maybe it'll be iPants. Just throwing it out there. I don't know.
What would they do? What would an iPants do?
They could, I don't know, count your steps. There's a lot of things that iPants could do. I'm going to petition Apple to make iPants. It's going to happen.
You know, it's interesting to see. They do this every time they come out with an iPhone. This is the 6th time that they're doing this to us, building all this excitement, not telling us anything, giving us little morsels as we go. Somehow we always get hooked on it. From back when it was first being released and there wasn't even an iPhone yet, the fact that they could still keep us excited 6 iPhones in, that's pretty impressive.
And also, I think it's so humorous. Now, I don't have an iPhone. I'm more of an Android user, but with iPhones, they do change a lot of features, but the main change is the number. So you could have an Apple iPhone 5, and then an iPhone 6 comes out, and you're like, oh, I hate my phone. I need a new phone.
Before, it was just fine. It's like they just get us. It's like a mind trick.
They definitely know how to market these products. But hey, if you're into the technology thing, sometimes it really is best to have the better, newer product, or some people just want to keep the ones that they're comfortable with. There's a lot of people that are talking about this right now.
Yeah, absolutely. So that's why we're going to have tomorrow our social media media and tech expert Jason Malaga. He'll be in studio with us to kind of break down the pros and cons of the new iPhone and maybe make the rest of us who are stuck with one of the older models not feel so bad once this one hits the market.
And I'll keep my fingers crossed for iPants.
That is absolutely right. iPants. Matt is making up some fashion stuff on the couch this morning.
Absolutely.
All right, we can't move on without congratulating our friends over at Osteria 166. We want to definitely congratulate all the local chefs that participated in the Iron event last night. Remember last week when Chef Jeff from Osteria made this amazing pork belly cobbler. He basically made a berry cobbler, incorporated some pork belly into it. He made it here in the Winging It kitchen. Well, it was the big winner at the event last night. That was when some of Buffalo's best chefs gathered together for a friendly competition at the town ballroom to help one of their own. That's Chef Daniel Tracy, who you actually see in one of these pictures. He suffers from ALS, and the money raised at this event helps him pay for his medical bills each year. Of course, it's for a great cause, but that doesn't mean the chefs don't play to win. Our friends from Osteria took home Best Dish and Best Table, so congratulations to them. Our producer, Bridget Schaefer, and I stopped by the event last night. We had a great time. We got very full.
And besides it being
full.
for a great cause, it's always great when someone that's been on Buffalo, Winging It Buffalo Style, that's a friend of the show, that's very important to the show, walks around with a prize. I always feel like a proud dad when that happens.
You could say maybe it's lucky to come cook here.
Exactly. So if there's any chefs listening, we do have a kitchen. It's
and
right
we know
over
that
there.
You're listening. That's right. But again, congratulations to all the chefs who participated last night. Everything was delicious. It was really hard to pick a favorite dish. It was really, really a wonderful event, and for a great cause as well, to raise money and awareness for ALS. No ice bucket required.
Excellent. Well, we want to continue talking about some delicious food. I stopped by a new